guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is this sort of vintage, beautiful rose gold, smoky eye sort of look. I've dipped into a few different palettes, but I just sort of got ready on camera, and it's my first cousin's wedding walima today. It's basically the day after the wedding. So yeah guys, if you want to see how I created this look right here, aside from the beautiful hair, then please keep on watching. To prep my lids and to remove any discoloration, I'm using the MAC paint pot in soft ochre. This is like my go-to primer for my lids whenever I do any kind of dramatic eye look. And then I'm just setting that down in my crease using the MAC eyeshadow in BLANC type. You can use any bone coloured eyeshadow. I'm then going in with this cream shadow stick by Bobbi Brown in the shade Caviar, and the pigment will just help the eyeshadow to pop a little bit more because we're going for quite a light eyeshadow. And I always find that this trick really works with like golds and rose gold sort of shades. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush and blending that out in the crease, before going in with the shade Burnt Orange from my Anastasia Soft Glam palette. And again, I'm just blending that into the crease. Next, I'm taking the shade Sienna. With a more precise brush, I'm just packing this colour into the outer third of my eye, and then I'm bringing that into my crease as well. This is just to intensify the look and deepen the warm tones in the crease. And then again with my fluffy brush, I'm just blending that out. Next, I'm taking one of my favourite old school shades. This is MAC eyeshadow in Mythology, which is a beautiful pinky rose gold shade, and I'm just packing that all over my lid. I did wet my brush with a bit of Fix Plus, so feel free to do the same. I just find that it gives it more of an intense pigment. And then I'm just blending that out in the crease again. I've also gone in with the MAC loose pigment in Tan just to intensify that gold, and I'm sure you can see how the eyelids are popping. So that's the trick that I always tend to use. I love using a loose pigment. Next, I'm taking Rustic from the Soft Glam palette again, and I'm just again intensifying the crease, and I just find that by using a few different shades, it kind of marries all the colours together and it looks really beautiful once blended out. To deepen the outer third, I'm going in with a darker shade Cypress Umber from the Soft Glam palette, and I'm just building this colour up very slowly in that V-shaped motion to give my eyes that elongated look. And here I'm using a pencil brush for the detail work. Again, I'm taking my fluffy brush and just blending out the crease before going in with my INGLOT gel liner in number 77, I believe, which is the black shade, and I'm just smoking this out on the lash line. I'm keeping the wing slightly thin, not too thick, because I don't want it to overpower the eyelids. So now I'm going in with my face products. This is the ESTEE LAUDER Double Wear Foundation, and I've mixed it with my MAC Studio Fix. I just find that because I've got really scarred skin from acne and all of that, it just covers up all my scarring and makes my skin look flawless and prevents any kind of oil seeping throughout the day. I know that I can trust these two foundations, and the combination of them really work for my skin. I rarely need to touch up when I use this combination as well. Next, I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium just to cancel out my dark circles. This is running out, unfortunately, so I just put a light layer on under my eyes just to cancel out the dark circles before blending it out with my damp beauty blender. I wouldn't be me without a cream bronzer, and I love using the L'Oreal True Match Concealer in a shade that's a few shades darker than my skin tone but has a warm undertone. I love to use this to bronze up my skin. and I have used it almost like a contour as well. I just find that it makes my skin look more natural, more healthy, and just gives me this like sun-kissed look that I love. So I'm just using a stippling brush from Real Techniques to blend this out. I've applied this to my cheekbones, a little bit to my temples, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my jawline. And I always go over top with my damp beauty blender because I just find that this takes any excess product away so it doesn't look cakey. It just gives it a really beautiful, natural skin-like finish. As this is a very special occasion and there will be flash photography, I am highlighting. So for that I'm using my MAC Studio Fix concealer, and I'm just applying that under my eyes, to my chin, the centre of my nose and the centre of my forehead, just to bring some light into the centre of my face. It almost gives more of a 3D look to your face, because when you're applying all these products you can look a bit flat, and I just find that this technique really brings it to life. Again, I'm using my damp beauty blender just to blend it all out. To set my face in place for the rest of the day, I'm baking using the RCMA No Colour Powder. It's such a lightweight powder and it doesn't leave a white cast on the face. There's no flashback with this powder. I do love it. I've been using this one for quite a while and I'm really enjoying the results. It doesn't cake up under the eyes or anything, and you can keep applying without it caking, which is one thing that I really love. You can really build this powder on your skin and it looks flawless. To bronze, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this is stunning. It really complements my skin tone, and I just find that once I apply this, it almost looks like I've got a filter on my face. It's such a beautiful, sun-kissed looking natural bronzer. I really like it. I'm just applying that all over my face, like to the outer parameters where we applied the cream bronzer, to intensify it a little, and I'm taking it down my neck as my foundation and bronzer is a little bit darker than my skin tone, and to give me that healthy glow. To finish off the eyes, I'm going in with burnt orange and sienna, and I'm just blending that out with a pencil brush under my eyes before brushing away the bake. I love this part because everything just looks so bright and sucked in. I love it. I also like to take a big fluffy brush and just blend out the bronzer so that there's no harsh lines. To highlight, the chosen one today is the OFRA Beverly Hills highlighter. This is such a stunning highlight, but I just apply this to the very high points of my cheekbones because it is beaming and I don't like to look too full on, especially in person. So I apply this with a really light hand. So guys, I actually ran off, put my gown on, got my hair done. My hair is actually done by Foundations by Hawa in Blackburn, Lancashire, and I love the way she's done this beautiful vintage style hair look. This is completely new to me. I've never had my hair up so big in my life before, but I absolutely love it. I think it really goes with the gown that I'm wearing, and I'll post loads of pictures on my Instagram so that you guys can see what this gown actually looks like a full length, because I can't fit it on this tiny little camera of mine. So yeah, I'm really sorry my card ran out of memory, so you didn't get to see the full look, the remaining part of the look, like the lipstick and all of that stuff. As always, I will list the products, every single product that I've used on my face below, so do check that out. And yeah, so this is the finished look. I'm so excited to leave. I just need to find some earrings to go with the look. I haven't really chosen any. Everything's a little bit last minute, I'm not gonna lie. Today's just been all over the place. But yeah, that's it from me. I hope you all enjoyed this look. As always, it's been wonderful spending time with you all, and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah.